Emem, I know you can't possibly still want donkey of the day. First off, let me just say welcome to PrettiReel TV, okay? I'm just gonna jump. I'm jumping right in, okay? Because this donkey of the day and Pastor Cal, really, you really still ain't listening? We in season 18, episode 11, and you're still not listening. Was it me? Was it me? Or did Juan become a content manager for Carla with the K? Not Carla with the C, because I'm Carla with the C, and I want to welcome you to my channel, okay? You already know what to do. All right, we're going to get right into it. This little girl still trying to call Ikechi and trying to reach out to talk to this donkey of the day. Why? Why are we putting ourselves through this hell? Black women, Asian, Hispanic, white, whatever your ethnicity, stop doing this. In 2025, we're not chasing. We're not chasing no man, no woman. We're not doing that no more. We're not. We're just going to replace and keep moving. Our energy cannot be replaced. Our time cannot come back and be replaced. We're not doing that. Okay? I'm going to need you and your childhood trauma to sit down. Okay? Carla and Juan, baby, let me tell you something. Carla, I would say you was jazzy. You was cute in your outfit at home, okay? Where you should be working at is Akari, okay? You should be working at the store, Akari, okay? Because you looking real cute, but you looking like a brokey. Yeah, she was looking real cute, but baby, you ain't got no money. You ain't got no job, because you can't be managed, okay? You ain't going to no tip agency. You ain't ambitious enough. You got a whole bunch of damn dreams and no real set plans, okay? However, she realizes that Juan is very analytical. I said because he's a focused ass adult. Raise your hand if you're a focused ass adult, okay? That you got real bills, okay, in this world. You got real responsibilities. You got kids, a house, a mortgage, a rent, car note, insurance, gas, electric. You got real bills that you can't fumble, okay? Because if you fumble, y'all gonna be in the damn dark or somebody ass gonna be out, okay, on the curb. This girl got a storage unit and she don't know how to adult is what I'm getting. It's like she's like that proverbial hashtag I don't want to adult today. I want to ask her, bitch, are we going to adult this year? Says I think that Juan is good for me because Juan is grounding. I bet some your parents couldn't do. Something, paying a real electric and gas and water bill couldn't do. None of that shit grounded you. Or maybe you're used to living with a man. And then when that relationship don't work out, you're on your ass. Could I be right about one or two or maybe all of those things? Because the reality is, Pookie, you don't think, okay? She says, I don't think. I said, or that far ahead. That's the problem. You are like 10 man in this mother. You are like, if I had a brain and a heart, God, just damn Dorothy. Now here's where Pastor Kyle pissed me the hell off. Okay, he meets with Ikechi, right? And he comes in with his bright yellow ass glasses. Okay, first of all, I would like to know, where does he work where he can dress like that? Okay, and he's always late. Somebody is always waiting on his ass. So where do you work? And are you able to dress like that in jean jackets? Burn that shit. I want you to burn that Old Navy jean jacket. I want you to get up out of that jean jacket. For real. That and them damn leggings that you call jeggings. Them jeggings. I don't care what y'all say. I'm gonna say it right now before I even get there. Okay? Why your feet in them Nikes? No socks. ankles looking thick and ashy, like you are in lymphedema about to start on your ass. Why your musty feet up in there and you got the nerve to have attitude walking in and you're late? Why are you always late? You know what time filming start. Don't come in with the interest. We don't need an interest from you. We don't need an entrance looking like a Gap commercial. We don't need an entrance. Shit. Anywho, I went there, didn't I? I did, didn't I? Say I went there. Anywho, he meets with Pastor Cal. Pastor Cal says, you know, what's going on? Why you move out? This man says, it doesn't feel like home. I don't feel comfortable. She asked me to move into her home after the process of being married, after married at first sight. She asked me to move into her home. I mean, who does that? Ain't that the motherfucking point? That's the point. I said, time the hell out. Pastor Cal was like, we actually encourage that. It's called marriage. Once you marry, after the process is over with, you come together, you combine your homes and you move in together. That's what we require. That's what married people do when they get married. They move the hell in. That's called cohabitation. Sorry, time out. Time the hell out. He has applied for this show how many times? Twice. Y'all didn't tell him the rules. Y'all didn't tell him that he could potentially meet the wife of his dreams and actually have to move in with her ass. He goes on to say, I don't like her attitude. She makes me feel small. Here we go again. Here we go again with the sensitive shit. Here we go. She makes me feel so small. I said, what did she say and do? Okay, can I say this? Is there something production we're not seeing? Is there some editing going? Is there some off-camera shit going on? Clearly it is, because I watched a bit of the after party and she said that they had an argument at dinner and he got loud with her ass. And I say this, get loud with her ass again in the restaurant like you ain't got no damn sense. Loud talking her to the point where she embarrassed and she gotta say, okay, let's go. Do that shit again and watch you show up. Play with me if you want to. Play with your mama. Don't play with me. What's wrong with you? Oh, no, I don't sit with fools. I don't sit with donkeys. No, you've been showing your ass these last few episodes, and that's what we are with you, okay? And I'm sorry, but my girl is walking on eggshells. We see it, okay? Pastor Cal, where I got mad with you? First of all, I got mad with both of y'all because then the man says, I never disrespected her. And Pastor Cal was like, did you call your wife an asshole? He was like, well, if you act like an asshole and I see an asshole, that's what you are. And Pascal was like, okay, I see what you mean. No, that is disrespect. Pascal says, well, that's not okay to do that. He said, but my problem is, Pastor Cal, with you is you were not listening. Okay. There has to be value in the relationship. He don't value who she is at her core from the very beginning. That's why he don't give a shit about acting a fool on her in restaurants, because she's asking questions. Okay, because he doesn't want to be vulnerable with her, because he doesn't want to reveal shit to her. He don't want her to know who he is. So at some point, Pastor Kyle, stop promoting marriage and to be together and to keep this train wreck going, because it's not working. Okay. And at the same time, Pastor Cal gonna say, I mean, I see what you mean. Maybe she's coming off a little too much, too eager. What you mean? That's what pissed me off. Like, wait a minute, Pastor Cal, the people you bring on the show, you want them to be eager to be married and to give their ultimate best. What the hell you talking about, bald-head ass man? What you talking about? Go get your damn Bible, because you don't even walk with the Bible to talk to these people. You walk with your funny looking ass socks and your funny looking glasses to go, that seems to be the problem. You know that comes with it, right? That's all the hell he's doing. He pissed me off. Oh, he pissed me off talking about she's too eager. Maybe all the questions is just doing too much. No, she asking questions that we would like to know. She don't know this fool, remember? So here we go. Pastor Cal playing matchmaker again for Married at First Sight once again. Ikechi sitting up there fake crying, talking about it's the allergies. He was like, no, man, it's real emotion. For who? For who? Because you calling him out on camera? Y'all ain't gonna get me with all this, okay? You're not gonna get me with all of this. Ikechi says he's open to dialogue because basically the show said, nah, Negro, nah. Play with your mama. You gonna run us the rest of them coins for not filming. If you don't talk to this woman, you gonna ante up. Get that food. You gonna run us our money, okay? Run me my money. That's what you gonna be doing. That show ain't playing with him. He has to talk to her. Alan and Madison, they're so hard to watch. Baby, Madison she's not attracted to Alan. Alan is realizing that. Let me just put y'all out of y'all misery so y'all can catch up. Let me tell y'all, Alan and Madison. Alan keeps getting into it with Madison. They went to a bar on date night. They had some drinks. Madison got some childhood trauma with her mama who, I assume, and allegedly, they allude to the fact that her mother might be an alcoholic or has had issues with alcohol in her past. And she has some trauma from that, okay? So the fact that Alan was drinking and then said, I ain't sleeping with you, bitch, I'm going to my house where I'm going to get some real sleep because I got real work. I don't know what Madison do, but she don't never seem to be at work. She always in some damn leotards or something. Like, do she work? I don't never see her dressed like she got a real job. I see her in sports attires and tank tops and she looked very athleisure. Alan said, I'm going home to get some sleep, and because he had been drinking, she says, I don't want you to drink and drive. You don't know your limits. He was like, I know my limits. I'll be fine. Basically, just to get the hell away from you because you ain't trying to give me none anyway. So I'm going to take my ass home because I'm realizing that you ain't trying to, really fuck me in that way anyway. You ain't all over me. You ain't giving me none. You ain't even trying to kiss me. I'm cool on you. I'm going to go home and, do what I do. Okay. You enjoy your rose. Dr. Pepper in the house. Dr. Pepper shows up, right? Dr. Pepper shows up and this bitch is on childhood trauma. Okay. Every couple that she is talking to, she wants to ask them about their childhood trauma. I got a damn problem with this. Why? Why, Carla? Why is your problem? Here's my damn problem and issue. Bitch, this was a conversation we needed maybe about 3-4 episodes ago. Okay? After the family, at the beginning of the marriage, maybe right after the honeymoon, we should have talked about childhood trauma and how that might show up in the marriage then. We halfway through the damn marriage, now you want to make these damn men cry and shit and talk about your childhood wasn't good. Your childhood was full of drugs. Your ass was damn near carted off from the bailiff. Your parents were jumping over couches and shit trying to pull you apart. Your mama was drinking and left you in the house by yourself. What the fuck? Like, what the entire fuck? I said juicy face. Split ends. What the hell? She's sitting across from the people. Michelle and David. Michelle, her childhood trauma showing up. She's just, she doesn't know what she wants. She's just running from you. Is she? And everything that you've been seeing on the monitor and everything you've been watching, she running from him. Okay. Pepper ain't been watching. Juicy face. She ain't been watching. Dr. Pepper ain't been watching. Because running is not what Michelle on done. Michelle is winging this thing through to the end, or maybe till next week when she catch him in some foolishness. That girl is done. She checked out. Honey. I'm gonna tell you why. She thought he was cool until she realized that he was sleeping between the washer and dryer. He was in between the deep freezer and the refrigerator. Like that, seriously. That turned her off. His living situation completely turned her off, okay? Now, granted, the smoking was a nasty habit. We ain't seen him smoke. Who knows? I don't know who could stop that fast. But anywho, that ain't my business. And Tabitha Brown told me to mind my business. And I'm like, okay. Anywho, yeah, her childhood trauma is too much. And David reminds her of what she left behind. And y'all, can y'all believe she literally told David and Pepper to his face? I just feel like he's 10 years behind me. Bitch, you got your motherfucking nerve. You just told this man, I feel like you're 10 years behind me. Houseway? Cause he in the basement? That's why he 10 years behind you? Oh, and the way he dressed. I just feel like he's 10 years behind me. Girl, you are acting like you are in a luxury apartment with your IKEA furniture having ass. Now cut it out, okay? And I love me a good IKEA piece, okay? Hence my bookshelf. But anyway, this ain't about me. This about you. Girl, you are so judgmental. Oh, they pissed me off this week. They pissed me off. All of their shenanigans pissed me completely off. David talking about his childhood and how he was in a all-white school and had, issues with race identity and all that. And I was like, po baby, mama just tried to get him a better education by sending him further to school, and he had issues, with who he was and identity and all that. I said, that's so sad. Do y'all know Michelle said she was embarrassed as a kid by her discounted tickets at lunchtime? I thought she was I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought she was gonna say, being sent to the store with food stamps. I thought she was gonna say that. Because, back in the day, your mama used to give you the paper food stamp. And you'd be like, mama, this ain't the money. She's like, you better take this. Take the shit. Go get you what I told you to get. Okay? And you be in the store inching the clerk. Was it just my house? You be inching the store. You be like, here you go, my mom. Here, my mama said, give you this. Mind your business. This is just my house. Just my upbringing. Okay. She was embarrassed about the lunch, the half price lunch that she was getting. That's what she was embarrassed about, y'all. I can't make it up. The lady said they gave her a red ticket and she wanted a green ticket, I guess. Or shit, I don't know. I just got one good old question. How many times are we going to have to hear David sell himself to Michelle? All these experts want this man to keep selling himself like he about to cut off his hair and get, like, why do he have to keep selling himself and who he is and his abilities and how much he make? Literally, he's sitting there telling her, like, I mean, with overtime and with, my raise, actually with my raise right now, I make the same amount as you're making. And then this woman's like, okay, so when can you afford to buy a 2-bedroom flat? He was like, with savings, I'm working on that. Give a year or two. And she was like, oh, okay. And Dr. Pepper, see, all you guys have to do is communicate. You guys are just, you're missing the boat. You're not communicating. Because she already think he's immature and 10 years behind. She don't care if he could come up with that money in 6 months. She not feeling him. Okay? And the fact that this girl gonna go and try to play stylist like she June Ambrose or some damn body is beyond me. Girl, up in the store, some little boutique talking about, let you try on these blazers cause he showed up to the anniversary date in this sweater, and I was like, I need him in a button down, and I need to judge him up. I need to, elevate him. Well, you act like your damn Target dress is so sophisticated. Okay? Got your damn nerve. These experts, they was pissing me off. They were, because the reality is, y'all sitting here telling them they don't have the tools. And I'm like, y'all are the goddamn tools. Y'all it. Y'all supposed to be the tools to walk them through this step by step. Dr. P, you come in an episode. You come in strong. Then we don't see you for about 4 episodes. Then you pop back up unless it's drama. Okay, Pepper, we ain't seen you since the beginning of the season when they first moved in, and then we don't see you for 5, 6 episodes. Then you pop back in on childhood trauma, making everybody freaking cry. What the hell is going on? This is why they inconsistent, and you talking about they don't know how to talk and navigate this. Y'all are the navigation. Y'all are it. So Emem and Dr. P meet. And yes, I am saying her name right instead of Mimi. Because let me not go there. I'm trying to be peaceful this year, y'all. Emem meets with Dr. P. Dr. P said, girl, I got the drop. You know I got the drop. What happened? What had happened, girl? What had happened? And she says, this fool got a problem. And she says, you know what? Emem says, he's not ready. He's not ready for marriage. I can see he's not ready. He's defensive. He won't let me in. He talks a lot of fluff in his conversation. I have to pull everything out of him. The conversation's not flowing. He is not ready for marriage. I came on this show wanting and ready to work on a real marriage with a real man. Okay. She really feels like Ikechi has a defense mechanism. And Dr. Pia says, that's exactly right. He has so many walls up. He's very defensive. And I say again, he should not be defensive at all when he has applied and tried out for this show twice. He should have not one damn defense. Okay, he should be ready and willing to take and receive and work on. He is too busy being an asshole. He the ass, not her. He the ass. But y'all calling her aggressive and saying that she's doing too much. She's saying too much. She's asking too many questions. Well, excuse me if he ain't doing enough. He ain't asked her shit. He just mad because she asked for them childhood pictures. And he gonna tell his mama to throw them all away. Now what black mama throwing all her baby pictures away? I could pull my baby pictures up right now. Ain't no black mama throwing all her baby pictures away. It's some childhood trauma that's going on there. We ain't figured it out yet. And the mama ain't told her what her bald head is. But I'm telling you, something's there. Because what black man says throw all of my childhood pictures away? I mean, you don't want to see your ass in the bathtub? Yeah, like every parent got their child in the bathtub or walking or something. Like, come on. Even Dr. Pierre asked, girl, why you still want this man? He has been disrespectful. He has been, calling you, assholes out your name. Like, why you still want this? She says, this hurt my heart when she said, that's my husband. She was like, yep, but the way you said that had a little heat on it. She was like, well, how say it like what? She's like, you said it like, that's my man. Like, that's my... She was like, well, it is. She was like, yeah, but the way you put some heat on that, do you think you're bringing heat to the conversation when you are speaking to him? And she's like, oh, I can receive it. And I love how she didn't get defensive. M didn't get defensive. She just was like, oh, I can see that. And maybe I can relax and make it comfortable and make it a safe space for him to say how he feels. And that's why I feel like, what the fuck? Like, why as a black woman, why we always got to make it safe? Why as a woman in general, why do we always have to make it a safe space when they are not creating a safe environment? Get the fuck out of here. Like, why? If you ain't creating a safe environment, why do my space? Why do I gotta show up being safe and demure and being silent? And that's what she's giving. She's giving walking on eggshells around him. She is giving that. And I'm just like, I'm over it. Divorce. Damn, already. Like, divorce. Ain't no need to keep this going. Because I hate that for her. Because now she's silencing herself. She dumbed herself down. You know, I will meet him on his level, because clearly, Dr. P even said it. Clearly, he can't meet you on yours. Then why the hell did y'all match me with this Bama? I can't even deal with Camille and Thomas, because baby, Thomas almost had me in tears. Thomas was crying because Dr. Pepper, once again, and that childhood trauma she brought up with him and all the other couples, baby, I couldn't do it with them. I'm glad that they are fine. But y'all, did y'all see the suit that Thomas was wearing with his diamond earrings? I said, come on, looking like HR manager. Come on, looking like you run the place. Come on. Come on. Let me call you. I need that W-2, W-4. Come on. I need an itemized billing statement. Let's come on. Come on, HR. He looks good. Juan and Carla, in a nutshell, baby. Carla, what's your business plan? This girl said, nope, I don't have a business plan, but I got a dream. I ain't got a business plan, but baby, I got a dream. She is all over the place. Juan is like, okay, so you need to, if you're at home, you're not doing shit with yourself. I mean, why don't you get yourself going, create social media, create a buzz, you know, work on, you know, advertisement, getting yourself out there. She was like, oh, I should do that. He was like, yeah, create followers, get your name out there. He was like, yeah, it's you gotta work. You gotta work for this. Like, and then she was like, oh, okay. He was like, hustling, not chilling, hustling. Okay. I was like, right then and there, your husband gonna end up being your content manager, because he is motivating the hell out of you to become an adult. He really is. Okay. Alan is frustrated in his confessional. We all can see what's about to happen with them too. Alan was like, do you love me? Do you like me? Are you gonna call me like you said you would? Cause I'm a man, baby. I'm a man. She hit him with the switch. Sometimes I'm getting so mad. I don't know the words like that, y'all, but I know the song. Sometimes I'm just getting thinking about you. I'm not seeing in a doggone thing. Whatever, y'all don't know the words like that either, but y'all know what song I'm talking about. You, I call your name, girl. Once again, Alan in them butterfly shirts. I said butterfly kisses, ribbons and curls. This man came in with a butterfly shirt. I said, that's different. His style is so unique. Butterfly shirts. I think one shirt he had on had chili peppers on it. Yeah, Dr. Pepper came to meet, and Alan was the therapy session that this time. He said, hey, you feeling me? Like, he was like, look, I'm gonna just cut straight to basically, I'm gonna cut straight to the point. I know my wardrobe, how I dress, whatever. It takes some getting used to. I'm working on it. He said, but do you find me attractive? Okay. That's what I want to know. You ain't touched, kiss, hug, nothing. I can't get shit from you. But late night phone calls that you ain't coming home because you are down to the bar. Okay. Where the Honda cars be and the Toyotas and all them other cars be. Shout out to Funky Dineva. I love when he say that Honda cars be. That's my job. But anywho, that's where you be at. And I'm home where I'm supposed to be. What's good? What's good, Maddie? What's good? Madison says, well, you're great. You're a positive person. He was like, that ain't gonna get the fire started. Like, what the fuck? Like, you fluffing. You and Ikechi fluffing. He said, I know the shit. He said, I noticed how you put your hands around David and you with the girls and how you have conversations for everybody else but me. You got love and hugs for everybody else but me, shawty. And I just want to know. Before I go on the south side and find me a queen. All right, a melanated queen. I just want to know. Are you feeling me? Okay. Aaliyah asked that and Romeo Must Die. Boy, are you feeling me? Okay. Because I'm feeling you. Okay. What's up? She says, well, I give you compliments on, your changing of your style and everything. And I think it's coming. He got his answer right there. She couldn't even say it. She could not even say, I am growing to have feelings for you. Oh, I am growing a serious attraction for you. She couldn't even say it. She kept giving him compliments about him trying and his personality and attitude. And he was like, okay, whatever, bitch. Like, you can't even answer the question. And you just gonna start dragging me along. And she is. Dr. Pepper was like, it'll come. It'll come. And he was like, because you both have had traumatic childhoods, He was like, Alan, you were literally torn apart in a custody battle. And he was like, I block a lot of those things out. The noises and everything. I have a childhood I blocked out. And I just remember one time like jumping towards the judge because my parents were like literally pulling me and tugging me, and I just wanted out, and I just blocked some things out. And oh, Pepper, why did you even bring this shit up? My God. And this one, Madison talking about, you met my mother at the wedding. Well, she wasn't always so kind. The reason why I had an issue with you drinking and driving and DUIs and all that is because she just sometimes just overdid it, and she just wasn't, I didn't feel safe. I don't feel safe. I didn't feel safe. Now, when she said that to me, y'all, I'm going to be an asshole when I say this. And y'all might be like, ooh, Carla, did she not go dinner and drinking at the bar? How do you get home? You get on the L to go home? Madison, how do you get home? Because you at the bar a lot. I ain't judging you. But what I am asking is a good question. You talking about him drinking and driving home. How are you getting home? If you drive to the bar and you meet your friends at the bar for happy hour and dinner and all that, and you're drinking and all of that, how are you getting home? Just a question. No heat. No judgment. Just a question. Y'all, I ain't even gonna talk about how I laughed at Juan and Carla in them Pilates. And then at the end, Juan was like, well, I've never heard of a hairstylist who wants to do hair, crystals, Pilates, tarot cards, and all the other things. But okay, girl, do whatever whatever your heart desires. Yeah, I just won't be along for the shit. Like when he was talking about he ain't never heard of nobody doing no shit like this, I was cracking up because I was like, me either, girl. I don't know how you supposed to do hair in the corner, and then find your crystals and center and ground yourself and help women go do namaste. And I don't know how we gonna do this, little girl. I don't know how. I ain't never heard of that. Like, is your client gonna be under the dryer and we gonna multitask? I don't know how the hell we gonna do it. Let's talk about Emem and Ikechi. So 23 days until D-Day, till decision day, right? Ikechi and Emem are supposed to meet with Pastor and Pia, right? She's there first, looking beautiful. We got to wait on this asshole to walk through the door. He always walked through with the chip on his shoulder with his musty feet ass. Okay? Athlete's feet. Cankle, lymphedema ass food. But anywho, he sits there, okay? She says nothing. Her body language is not confrontational or nothing. She's just sitting there quietly listening. Okay. Pastor Cal is talking about reset and rediscover the value in your marriage. For one of them did not have value in the marriage or in her, okay? Ikechi did not value her. He did not have anything to give her. Not only that, he didn't bring shit to the table. Like, just don't even get me started. He put her in the friend zone is what he's not saying. He put her in the friend zone and then expect for her not to react and to treat him like the husband that she signed up for. That's the reality, okay? And he keeps acting like it was based off of her rejection of intimacy. Oh, I didn't want to have sex with her. I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to do that. So she just became this like bitch. Excuse me? From what we saw, she kept trying to present opportunity, yes, but did it ever like she was gonna take it? No. Maybe it wasn't nothing to take. But anywho, you could tell Emem is still steamy from the words he is saying, because she's like, no, that ain't it. And like I said, what they did not show and what we did not know is that she explained on the after party. Maybe I should do a separate video about the after party. But she explained on the after party that they had a whole blow up of a conversation he got loud with her at a restaurant. And that's kind of where it started. However, what we hear is that he started by calling her aggressive because her cousin was challenging him. And that's where all this started from. Okay. They figured out, they sitting there listening to them and they tell me, oh no, we got this. We know what your issue is. If you know what their issue is, why didn't y'all step in or break the wall or pop up and say, hey, let me take him outside. Let me talk to them for a minute. Why didn't y'all do that? Like, y'all know the issue so quickly, but that ain't the issue that we see. And y'all know we don't see that. The issue is he don't want her. And she is trying to make something work with a man that don't even need to work. Like, you're assassinating her character. And she's sitting there and you're making her, as a black woman, you're making her, Pastor Cal, eat 10 tons of his shit that she shouldn't have to. And Dr. Pia, you coaching this shit along, and I got a problem with that. I do. If you have a problem with it as well, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, if you disagree with what I'm saying, or you have your own opinion that adds to it or takes away, just drop it in the comment section. I just ask that you be respectful. I'm all ears on what you think is going on with why they are trying to keep them two together when we can clearly see, family, we can clearly see he friend zoned her at the very beginning, and she is chasing this man. And why should she have to chase this man? Y'all making her chase him. Y'all making her walk on eggshells to be with him. Dr. Pia said he's not on your level, so you gotta get down to his level. Why can't she just stand tall and he gotta rise up? The fuck? Like, this is, I swear, this is the proverbial shit that we've been dealing with since what? Forever, since the end of time. I'm done with it. No, in 2025, no. If we're not equal, it's okay. If we're not equal, it's cool. Go your way, baby. Baby, please go your way. I'm going to go over here. No hard feelings. If I see you in traffic, just let me over. Okay? Like, no hard feelings. This ain't going to work. Okay? But why she got to swallow and eat and not ask him nothing? And then even when she asked him a question, the whole, what the hell was Pastor talking about? He was like, you know what it is? Your art. She's science. Okay, where are you going with this? See, you're thinking on like the picture and creating, and she's thinking very analytical, and she wants her questions, and she wants depth. She wants depth. Okay, she's asking the same questions that these other couples asking. This fool just don't want to be open and honest and direct. He's just ready to get his money and go about his business. But you are calling it art and science. Okay. And you and Ikechi finds her questioning and his answers irritating. I can't just give her an answer. She says because it's a fluff answer. It's not even a real answer. Like, you don't even have the conversation or the bandwidth to speak to me on a level that I deserve. And y'all want me to stay. Y'all got your nerve. So why? Tell me why. I was done. I was so damn done. I turned the TV off. Okay, I turned my good 4K off. But then I had to turn it back on. Because why did she ask Ikechi's ass, will you move back in with me? Because Dr. P was like, okay, so we fixed that. So you need to move back in with her. That's the other thing. He was like, and out of his mouth, he was like, well, to be honest with you, I'm not excited about moving back in. I'm not excited about moving back in. Actually, I'm really leery about moving back in. So you let her make an ass out of herself by asking him, will you move back in? And then he says that to you. And then you like, we'll make it work. So now we're begging. Like we're Keith Sweat and we're on tour. You know what? This is why this episode should have been called Walking on Eggshells. Because I'm done. I can't believe the experts and their advice this week, especially to this beautiful black woman and the other women on this show. I can't believe it. I just can't. You guys, that's it. I'm done. Please, if you got any value out of the content, out of the video, please drop your comments below, like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching so much. I have new subscribers. Thank you so much. Every week I have new subscribers. I don't take any of you for granted. So I thank you for hitting that subscribe button. I thank you for hitting the, thumbs up. And I thank you for any commentary that you leave weekly. Okay, I read them, I interact. And whether I agree or not, you got your life, I got mine. What we gonna do? Okay, we gonna tussle next week. Okay, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until next week, tell me what your thoughts are about this episode, because to me it was a whole lot of dummy down. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.